A tree in the winter is still the same tree in the summer and fall. It's just dealing with a different climate. Me, you, and everyone else are who we are, no matter the circumstances. And we can deal with any and everything so long as we choose to. The most courageous acts is still thinking for yourself and doing it for yourself. To go wrong in your own way is still better than to go right in someone else's way. We all want to be accepted and validated, but oftentimes we don't give the same respect to others. And those people are selfish. It's only their way. But we also must be selfish. Ignore them and do it our way. Stay away from them and do it your way. Control yourself and also do it yourself. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar looks the same, exactly the same. Don't allow yourself to accept criticism from someone who you wouldn't accept advice from. Pain does not drive away pain. Suffering removes the pain. Adaptation, tolerance, strength, growth. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can, work with whatever you have to work with. If you ever feel lost, look in the mirror. Once you see yourself, that's where you're at. You're right there. You're not lost. All situations can be sorted out, but you yourself is never lost. It's either we move or we are moved. Once we discover and or accept who we are free. We are free from trying to be someone who everybody else imagined us to be, and we are free from trying to duplicate or be someone else in general. Everybody is taken. Be yourself. It's the easiest thing you can be, first and foremost. We don't judge. The majority is already doing that for us. But what we will do is die our own way before we live somebody else's way. We're going to do it ourselves. Life is not specifically, but generally it's about perspective. It's about how you view things. Ultimately, you have to zoom out, look at the bigger picture. When I wake up, I could choose to be a pessimist or an optimist. I could choose positive or negative. Personally, I choose to be an optimist, an opportunist. Everything's positive. Even within the negatives, I'm finding the positives. Why? Because even if I spend time dwelling on the negatives, the results that come with that, they don't benefit me at all. And also as a father, as a husband, they do not benefit my wife and my children. It's an old saying, you educate the child, you don't have to punish the man. Carry yourself now how you would want to carry yourself if you had a family. Act like you a millionaire. Act like you a billionaire in regards to what would you do if you was one. Act like that now. Do it yourself. I'm going to drink this cup of reality, and I'm also going to eat this plate full of opportunity. Digest it. Use it as fuel to exist. I will not play this. Each person sees the world in a different way. There is not a single exact view or perspective. So I respect everyone's perspective about life, but that does not indicate that I'm going to diminish my perspective with someone else's. If I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail trying. I'm not going to fail crying. Don't fail crying, fail trying. Whether this is completely accurate or not, when society preys on you, your health and your wealth can save you. I always say, if you save money, money saves you. If you take care of your health take care of you. Go hand in hand. When situations display themselves, our habits obey themselves. Do it yourself. No matter what, it's all my fault. Accountability. I'm going to do it myself. I will do it myself, and only if someone else wants to give me help, I will accept it without hesitation. But my mindset will be do it myself first, because everybody that lends a hand, they probably are someone who has done a lot, and I mean a significant amount of work on themselves, holding themselves accountable, to which they are in a position to then come and help me or help someone else. So they need to be respected. How do you give that respect without saying? You do. What do? You do for yourself first. When you do things yourself, people automatically are drawn to help you. It's like a desire they have to help you because they're watching you. They're witnessing you Do it for yourself. It's a sense of independence. People like me, other people out there, don't look at them by how much money they have. Look at them by the intentions they have, the character. If I see somebody on the side of the road, I will help them. If you see me on the side of the road, you don't have to help me. I'm going to help myself. But if you do stop and help, just know I greatly appreciate it. But there is absolutely no victim mentality over here. I'm trying to figure it out on my own. I'm going to do it myself. You might pass by, you see my face. It might seem puzzled. It might seem clueless. I'm not clueless at all. Don't misjudge me. What I'm doing is I'm looking for clues. I'm trying to find a way to get myself out of a situation. I'm always and forever going to do it myself. I don't care about what people think, myself. I don't care about how people view me, myself. I don't care about who don't like me. I like myself. I love me some me, myself. The simple fact is the majority of people just go through life nonchalant. They play, and when things get serious, that's the only time they take things serious. You got no practice. You haven't built habits. When situations display themselves, your habits obey themselves. You have waste man habits. So when situations display themselves, when the consequences of your actions come back and smack you in the face, like they will do for everybody, nobody is exempt. What are you going to do? You're going to deal with the habits you've allowed yourself to accumulate over the years. And you're going to sit down like a child with a paper and crayons, and you're going to plot. You're going to play out life exactly how you portray life as an adolescent. Or you can counter it now and for the rest of your life and take life serious. Do it yourself. Independence. Do it yourself. Respect. Self-respect. Self-efficiency. Self-awareness. Do it yourself. You don't look nowhere else. And while you focus on doing things for yourself, hands are being pushed out to help you. People are almost going to be drawn to help you. Why? Because you don't even acknowledge them. It's not a disrespect way is what I'm trying to portray here, or what I'm trying to give as an example. What I'm trying to say is when you're so focused, when you're so locked in, it's almost like ignoring people who are trying to belittle you. When you're so focused and you're so locked in, you're not going to initially see the people coming to help you. They're going to almost have to invade your space to come and help you because you're so locked in, tunnel vision. Do it yourself. It's even better. Do it yourself. At a certain time in our lives, we have to understand you can make a mistake once. It's the reason why they say don't make the same mistake twice. If you keep making the same mistake, it's no longer a mistake. You know what it is? It's choices. You are making decisions, and you are consistently making the same decisions, making the so-called same mistakes, but it's only viewed as a mistake because every time you do the same exact thing, someone is there to help you. No, the best thing they can do for you is allow you to do it yourself. No matter how much pain and suffering you think you are going through, do it yourself. And for the people that are not doing this, you're already doing it for yourself. You're self-sufficient. Keep going. Keep the momentum. An object in momentum shall remain in momentum. Don't stop. Do it yourself. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do and liking how you do it. Just do it for yourself. And remember this, if you don't tell the truth about yourself, you cannot tell the truth about someone else.